the wall. The smoke's going out. Them already in Pop Dog. Expect an explosive play for a default plant with SK back as well, playing more passively. They've got to hit shots before they arrive. Damage is done both ways, but only a kill despite two bleeding out, hemorrhaged. Make that now two. Go SK's way, and Cold Zero gets Kerrigan down. It all falls apart. It's on to Nico, 1 versus 5. They did so well to get the early damage. The exchanges. And when SK's way, this becomes a bit interesting because Fur's on 7 HP. Nico's got a chance, a 1 versus 5 to start this off. I can't imagine. Taco doesn't need to take this fight, not without trying to get a crossfire set, but they're going to sit back, babysit the ball, and Taco will get the headshot.
Cold Zera kicking off the grand final in style there. 3 headshots with the USP, and that's the boost. We didn't quite catch that. That's really interesting from him. So there are 2 smokes coming in from the FaZe clan. They're thinking Ivy's completely covered that stage. There's smoke towards Connector and Ivy. The boost comes in. Very intelligent stuff from SK, and they will be taking that pistol round. 5 UMPs is what we've come to expect of SK in these second rounds, and it's interesting at 4. I think it is. It's almost identical.
Nade through. Taco backing off of it. Flash. This time he can't stay in the lane. He goes back toward it, but Fur's got a shot on range. That's the difference. This time they actually get the opening kill, make it 2. As Taco fades in behind the train and gets Halu immediately. Kerrigan blinded. Will get one, but has to go down surely. Phelps, a good position, good read over top of the smoke. And great shot from Fur. It's going to be 4-1 SK. Bonus round works. Guns stay up. AK's been, or excuse me, AWP's been up for both of them. As of right now, Keo with bomb. He's just climbed back up the ladder and given up on the inner, or sorry, excuse me, the outer bomb site. He's going to rotate back around with Nico trying to get him in late.
Forcing us both rifles going down as well, so that's pretty much all they had. Or is it, as Kerrigan gets out towards Ivy, taking down Cold Zera. Nico chimes in as well. Now there's a chance.
And Nico's got the AK back up, so too does Kerrigan. Very good reaction from FaZe. They knew what they wanted. Kerrigan's kills certainly helped, but Phelps wants more, and he'll get it as well in front of A.
Phelps with 4, finds himself
capitalized. Fully blind them, but Taco still gets the kills. FaZe not electing to jump toward all the timeouts yet. They may in this one, as this one got 9-2. Taco with his 3rd in the round. And there'll be money in the next. They'll get the 3rd round bonus. Yeah, they'll have enough even without the plan.
Just to note as well, Alu 0 and 10. That goes to speak volumes, Matt, as to how limited he is about the AWP, right? I know I keep mentioning it, but this is a huge talking point. 0 frags for one of their superstar players.
Catch them off, and I think Alu may just go for the stick on this. Fallen's going to try and walk back in as they both get close enough range. Considering upper has Alu go look low. Hits the diffuser. Fallen gets back. That is incredible. That might be the game in itself. An absolutely brilliant play from Fallen as he nails both shots. It's on to Nico. He's heard Phelps drop back down, but he's got to try and bait out the time. And Phelps won't allow Nico to work with much. He's down to 10. And he goes to the off for desperation, but Phelps has had enough. And SK win it. That is all Fallen. That is incredible. Molotov will land on him this time. He's got to go forward. He's going to strike in perfectly, but Fallen defends him because it was a blinded player, and Fallen gets both. Phelps pulls back onto Alu. That was an easily killed round and picked up for FaZe as Nico gets one, but again, he's caught out by a player that's gone deep beyond the enemy lines. It's Kerrigan to pull it back. He's beat them inside of the flames, though. They may not anticipate this. He's staying with the pistol despite having an AWP. And he spots a quad 1 player. They immediately see him in return, and the round goes to SK.
Fallen so good at the AWP in close range.
Kerrigan has gone into the beds via middle, so he's not revealed that he's there. Oh, that's a big shot for Alan to miss. That's huge. Massive window of opportunity. They nearly go back to face the fight as well, which is aggressive from SK, but it's kept him out of the lines of fire. It brings Phelps into position. He only manages 1. It's Kerrigan first, Rain second, and dropping him with the flash. He catches himself. Taco's done very well with a Tech 9 as Keo will pull back on Cold, but they're down a man. Another reverse situation to the last round where the weapons don't seem to matter. And Nico's ready for the push through Squeaky. Taco walks in. Nico can't quite land it, but now he's gotten there. So this is exactly the setup that was going to transpire. 46 seconds. Taco doesn't need to reface toward the A site, and he elects not to. Oh, he's even smarter than that. Sound baits Kerrigan down highway. Smoke off was there to try and fake. Now it actually comes into the play, and he's still going to go hunting for him rather than try and face this because it's 15 HP and Kerrigan is gone. Well done, Taco.
Yeah, that's so smart. Kerrigan just assumes he's going for the fake. There was so much time to work with. Dropped that smoke on highway. Like he said, a sound cue coming in as well. Open plant now for Taco, and Kerrigan with 15 HP. And no armor or nades to work with. He's got the AK, sure, but it's going to take an absolute miracle here to find Taco.
No armor, no kit, like you said, Taco. He's still looking out toward A main. He could get caught in the open if he's not careful. He's gonna stay wide side quad. That'll make it easy to see him walking in from the E-box. And SK pick up yet another round, 4-4. Came out toward the door, transfers it over. He's done damage, but it's SK again with position. As the bomb makes its way now toward default. Cold up close, has to catch off Keo. Flash through, perfect timing.
Such a nice little combo there. The flashbang towards CT side. coldzera, 3 kills in total. Just so calm and so collected when they're going into these situations. They're not panicking at all. They start losing a couple of frags. It's well recovered there, working together. And it's going to be Carrigan, the last player remaining. AWP in hand after Alu got sacked at the B site. He'll be trying
to make a lot of noise though. Phelps heard him, turned around and was ready for him to peek. But now the nades go in. Fallen again saves his teammate going through squeaky door. It's Fur that's going to go in. Fallen to plant. 4 seconds. They just barely get there.
Again.
No, I thought he wasn't. I was going to say. He spun on the map. I thought, was he actually on it or not? But yes, they did plant just in time. Now it means Alu and Nico, the double ops, have to go on the retake, and Alu down already. Nico should back off this. No time to do so. Fallen, another great round on 4 kills.
Just picking up half phase one by one there. They got the advantage to start. Carrigan with a nice aggressive push.
Fur in. Fallen's trying to do so, but smoke goes down. It's an early and deep smoke. Nico reads it so well to pre-fire into Fur. Falling gets saved by Cold. Now the question is, how much did Nico see? I think he would have been still in gray at that point, because that means they won't be able to spot Fur getting boosted, or excuse me, Cold being boosted by Fallen. It's a 4 versus 2 in the retake. SK's best chance to find a round. They've got to confront Alu, who has had a much better game. Part of it, in fact, the team's done better and had the economy to work with. Molotov to new box. Cold hits Rain immediately with it, and Alu's been tagged. They'll start to hear that fire in. Successful. We go 6-1 and 4 stay alive.
Yeah, that's big news. Just to mention that as well. That huge investment in the double orbs. Win this round, only 1 player surviving. You'd have not much to work with going forward. So 4 staying alive is great. coldzera, he steps up with 4 kills. The double orb setup doing tremendous work there as SK post their first round.
First 4 kills for Cold in this game.
That's great, right? What a way to stand up.
Well, exactly that, but he goes from the bottom to the top. Taco's still yet to get on the board. That 4 kills is the most for anyone right now on SK.
That's kind of insane.
Benefit the planter default as Alu slips inside of the site, but Fur continues to get closer, and it's low HP for Kiyoshima inside of the pit. Fallen still smoked. Fur finds Kyo, and Alu has to go Kenny S. Close AWP inside of the A site, spots the feet, finds the first. He's already spotted the second as well, walking out from the apartments. He's limited by the flames, but it's going to be a hard push in from Fur, and Alu can't land it. Fur finds 2 in a row for SK.
Just about. It's FaZe down in a 5-on-3 situation in their favor. They did everything perfectly up to that point. Taco, like you said.
Flashes in behind, don't reveal much, but the smoke towards CT lets Phelps get up closer. This should be over toward B.
Like we said, we know the money's low for FaZe. This is just SK baiting out any smokes they may have, incendiaries and all the sort, but they still have 2 remaining themselves on the T side, and they're walking in. This is a contact play.
Contact indeed, but only 2 smokes, as you say, and 1 Molotov. They can't clear the positions they normally do, and they walk into a slaughter. Carrigan stepping up now as he comes alive late. Cold, though, as cold as ever. He's got 2 kills back. Alu, the first to rotate around, will get in position, but not much beyond. He can't afford to give himself up early. But Cold after the plant. Got a wide face on Ruins and try and surprise them before they get in position. Taco will have the post plant. Cold has made it work, takes down Rain. And he won't sit around for more. He'll get to a safer position to give information. This is playing for Taco at this point. Taco is the man that has the post plant advantage. Cold may not even need to play for him. He spotted Alu as well. And coldzera can't quite close it, but gets Taco the perfect opportunity. And it goes to 12-11.
Здесь до самого конца, но время-то идет, бомба поставлена.
3-4. И FaZe, с одной стороны, понимает, что у противника был очень плохой бай, но теперь-то у противника калаши. Наверное, есть смысл засейвить, но выбивает Ника, забирает Фера. Хороший смог на зигзаг, разваливает Фаллена. Остается у нас Така вместе с колdzera. Така выходит, умирает на монстре. Остается последний колdzera на той же позиции. Его здесь не ждут, он жмет и Колд! 3 минуса! Вот это жесть! Как же круто он зажал! Ху-ху-ху! Вот это же, ну...
Sees the gun barrel, good read, sees the other. Oh, I thought for sure, but it's still good enough for the trade as Cold brings it to the one-on-one with Nico, and Nico has the advantage. He's far enough away, smoke down, Cold doesn't think to hold it down. It's not a smoke, it's good enough though. Does he have the time? I think he does. I'm not sure, it's very, very close. Cold's got it, he's got it. SK get the round.
What? How do they win that round? Fallen delivers every single time it seems.
In 2017, they've done it now. SK 8-1 in maps. incredible performance.
They're back. People have been doubting Fallen for the last few months, and what a tournament he's had. An amazing grand final. It started off slow, but FAZE turned it up on Inferno. Looking formidable. Nico coming to life, and we got to Overpass, and what a game that has turned out to be.
What a game indeed, what a series, and what a tournament for these guys. SK, IE, and Sydney 2017.
Final, what a final that was. Watching two teams going at it. It's a big old trophy you're gonna have to hold at the same